Welcome back to my channel to do another episode of the Criterion Corner. This is episode 11, and we're talking about the 1954, directed by Ishiro Honda, Godzilla. The original Godzilla, the black and white version, and this edition that includes the Americanized version, Godzilla, the Kings of Monsters. We're only going to talk about the original, and here we're going to talk about my overall thoughts, history, and basic features, and also closer look what the packaging looks like. And I gotta say, I never seen the original Godzilla back in the day as a kid, never watched it. It was 2 years ago when I got this. This was my very first Criterion I ever bought, just because it said Godzilla. I had to get it, I want to watch it. And I never know what Criterion collection is. I don't know what the company is. This is my first time knowing the company is and how great the company is. Back in the day, I love Godzilla from the sequels. I never seen the original. I always seen the sequels. Those cheesy, not so good movies. Fun, and also the Matthew Broderick Godzilla. Obviously, I watched that as a kid. So sad that it's so bad though, because it's bad. We don't talk about that movie in here. But only talk about the original. And I remember I watched the original for the first time in around summer, and two or three years ago, and I did rewatch this movie just to preparation for this review, and I love this movie. I mean, it's so different from any Criterion movies that I have in my collection right here on the shelf right there. It's just because this is a sci-fi monster movie from any. We have Guillermo del Toro film, Chronos, Their Backbone, The Pan Labyrinth. We have David Cronenberg's movie, we have Scanners, Videodrome, we have Wes Anderson's. This is Godzilla, this is a monster, and I gotta say I love this movie. I mean, really do. I really do love this movie. And the reason why I love this movie is just how creative it was back in the day, in 1950s, and how practical it is in the Godzilla suits. And you can tell watching the movie, you can tell it's a guy inside the suit. You can tell that. I mean, it's so obvious. It's a suit. But it's so cool to see in the miniature scale. It's just so much fun. And I really love the characters in this movie. There's one of the characters trying to figure out how to stop Godzilla with the weapon, this nuclear weapon, a chemical weapon to stop them. And this moment in the scenes are so terrifying when they drop the bomb. So a woman had to be sacrificed. Just the moment when Godzilla got erupted in the end of the movie, it just felt so real. But at the same time, it's just a fake story. It's just a story to everybody can tell, and also it's a little homage to the natural disaster that happened in Japan. Earthquakes, and this is a symbolized to that from Godzilla, because Godzilla is basically earthquake to them, and it symbolized that. And how Japan has that experience for a long time during earthquakes, and just a great touch of a symbolization of that, the theme of earthquake, the theme of natural disaster, even though it's Godzilla is the one who natural disaster to that. And there's this moment there's like great moments in the movie, like very terrifying, very cool to see in black and white. And also we have color, we have got the 14 Godzilla, which is different from that. But it's a great film, very well directed. You can tell the director cared about this source material, this script, and she cared about this monster Godzilla. That's the way Japan says Godzilla, or for America we call him Godzilla, the Kings of Monsters. And it's fantastic. Now in later sequel we see some different monsters. We have King Ghidorah, we have Destoroyah, we have Rodan, Mothra. A whole lots of cheesiness. When I watch this, I don't feel like this movie is very cheesy. It doesn't feel like cheesy, weird fun. It's not funny at all. Just because, the script is so different. This is taking them seriously. The acting looks like seriously. The destroying the natural disaster is very serious. And the way the movie is, when people discover seeing Godzilla for the first time, they're in shock, and also at the same time in awe, like, whoa, what? That's a monster. What is that? And you can see the first time, this is the first movie of a franchise, big franchise. a great mythology. I'll just say that King of Monster, Godzilla, and explain what Godzilla is. It's the old prehistoric dinosaur, but the old one survives back in throughout the whole time, and but obviously back in life again now, destroy the monster, causing the deaths and destroying the city in Japan, and symbolize that it's a natural disaster, an earthquake. And it's just a fantastic movie. I really love the symbolization in this movie. I love the acting. The acting was really good. Even though they're Japanese, but you can tell the expression on their face that their group of meetings, that they're worried, how do we have to stop it, or do we just leave him do his thing, or like whatever, like what their plan want to stop him. And I love the acting in this movie. It's just phenomenal. I think one of them is in Ishiro, I believe, or Ikiru, something like that. Whatever the actor who's in one of the Akira Kurosawa films, Ikiru, I believe it was Ikiru. And the cool thing about this movie is the action, the destroying Godzilla, destroying these cities and stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. And it looked like there's some camera shots. One of them is shot in the city is models, and the other is the Godzilla suit himself. Pretending you can destroying the cities, and it's just phenomenal how hard for them to do, but they pull it off. To be honest, they pull it off. It's just, you can tell by the transfer. You can tell it's a suit. You can tell. You can obviously tell this is the 2K restoration on the film, and I give this movie a good 8 out of 10 stars. This is a fun movie. This is one of the movies that can be watched most than any Criterion, because usually Criterion movies, they're hard to rewatch. It depends on the mood you want to watch. This one, I got my mood on because Conch when I came out, I rewatched the 2014 Godzilla, the Garrett Edwards Godzilla, and also obviously I rewatched the Hishiro Honda Godzilla, the original Godzilla. I did watch that one first, then the 2014 Godzilla, obviously. That's how I roll. Yes, the Garrett Edwards Godzilla, this is a different franchise. This is a reboot, and they're making a sequel. They're planning to King Kong vs. Godzilla soon. They're planning to bring more monsters like Rodan, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Destroyer, maybe Mega Godzilla. You never know what Warner Brothers is doing. But this is the original, the OG, the one that started all the franchise. The bad sequels, you know what I mean? The fun, cheesy, not so good sequels, but they're at the same time they're fun. They have the sense of fun to them. Just how laughably good it is, I'll just say that. But the transfer, let's talk about the transfer, shall we? The transfer is just so good. It looks so good. This is the 2K. No, actually it's not a 2K, my bad. This is a new high definition digital restoration. Look at the transfer, the high definition. It looks incredible. You can tell by the transfer, you can tell the Godzilla itself, the monster itself, is a man inside of a suit. You can tell that easily. You can tell the arms moving. You can tell really. But all in all, the transfer, the actors, how it looks, the picture quality, the imagery, looks incredible. And I mean, this is shot by the old cameras, but you can tell it's phenomenal. It's just a great transfer, and the audio quality is also really good. Let's talk about the extras. I did watch most of the extras, but I did watch the new high-definition digital restoration of Godzilla King of Monsters, the Terry Moore's 1956 reworking of the original uncompressed monaural soundtrack. It's the Americanized version of Godzilla that takes place in the same time in Godzilla, but there's an American actor go to Japan and just take place the same time when Godzilla, lose control. And I thought it was very cool and unique in perspective because this is America, and they're both connected. The America organized the King of Monsters and the Godzilla Ishiro Honda. It connects, and it makes sense that they release in America. And you can watch the Japanese version, and it all connects. It doesn't took me off in the movie, to be honest, because all I know is like, oh yeah, that took the same thing that as the original Godzilla because it connect. And we have the audio commentary for both movies by film historian Dave Carlott, which I've not heard. I really want to hear that. It depends on the movie watching this one. We have a new interview with actor Kiro Takahata and Haru Nakajima, and special effects technician Yoshiro Ide and Izio Kamai. I'm sorry I cannot pronounce that, but their interviews, really interesting interview, the process of making the movie, especially the special effects in this movie, the Godzilla himself, the wire working, how they did it. Really cool. Talk about the best effect. I like that interview a lot. We had the interview with the Godzilla score. The composer, I believe his name is Akira Ifukube. The score, one of the best parts of the movie is the score. The score is so good, and just so. There's some themes in the movie that's so terrifying. The theme is so subtle, but at the same time, when they high note the action scenes is boom bam. It's just, and also doing the ending on the movie. You know, the score elevates in doing the movie. It's just phenomenal score by Akira Ifukube. I'm sorry, I'm not really good pronouncing the Japanese names. I'm sorry. Bear with me. We have features detailed the Godzilla photographic effects, include the special effects director Koichi Kawatika and a special effects photographer Motoyoshi Tomioka. Talk about the Godzilla movement, how they did it, the process of shooting the Godzilla scenes and then compose it with the the models, the CDs, and put them together, see them. It actually works, and pretty you can tell it's very hard to do that, to put it off, and they did it. They put it off during the 1950s, and you can tell. I feel bad for the guy who was inside the Godzilla suit. It gets tiring and exhausting. You get sweat a lot. It's just, I feel sorry for that dude, but hey, good for them. We have a new interview with Japanese film critics. Talk about the movie, how this movie is and how it impacted. I said this one. We have this one I've not seen, The Unluckiest Dragon, an English audio essay featuring historic Greg Felder described the tragic tale of fishing vessel. Talk about the. I've never seen this, so I'm probably gonna watch this, and also trailers for this. Now time for a closer look on Godzilla, the Spine 594. Here's a closer look at Godzilla, directed by Ishiro Honda. Godzilla, very nice packaging. I love the artwork. The colors so vibrant, and you can see the shot of back Godzilla, the tail, the fins, so cool. And you can see the big font of Godzilla, and it's directed by Ishiro Honda. 1954, the Criterion collection. Here the spine. Here's the other spine. I don't know, you can tell this is spine 594. I don't know, you can tell right here. There you go. Here's Godzilla on the spine. Sadly, mine came damaged a little bit, just bent a little bit. This is the only copy I can get from Barnes & Noble, but hey, and also the top, you can tell it's a little bit bent. I mean, I don't know, there you go. There you go. A little bit bent, but hey, the packaging itself is all good, so nothing too major on the packaging. I mean, I'm fine with it. We have another spine. This is where you pull off. I'll show you that. And of course, inside you get the booklet and many supplement. Very good packed supplement, and you can tell Godzilla is just so cool. I love the orange and black and matched together. Really cool. And Godzilla's white, same thing as this barcode. You can tell this is region A on Blu-ray. There's a Janus logo and a Toho logo. And also classic media logo. That's really cool. And also the Godzilla logo on here on the bottom. I know you can see. Now towards the inside. The inside is worth your money. Get this. It's just, I mean, I didn't know this comes like that when I got it for the first time. This is my very first Criterion, just like I said, my very first Criterion. Back in the day, I don't know what the company is. When I got this, I have no idea what the Criterion collection is. But I'm gonna check out the booklet. Here it is. Here's Godzilla, and it's just amazing. You'll see right here. But I'm gonna do a reveal first. You probably know this for the people who had this, but here's the discard for this. But boom, let's do this. Oh yeah, this is amazing. This is worth your money right here. The packaging is just so clever. I mean, just Godzilla, Gojira. Oh my gosh, he's alive. Okay, enough kicking out. Really great. I mean, oh my god, this is genius. Whoever designed this packaging, props. This is fantastic. I mean, this is worth your money right here. If you want to start collecting Criterion, this is the way to go. I mean, the 50% of sale for Barnes & Noble is coming up back in July. Obviously, you can get this. Here's the booklet. This is the original Godzilla. This is the way you say it, Godzilla, in Japanese form. Here, chapter lists. Here's Here casting credits. Here the essay about the Godzilla, the movie itself. Some amazing artwork. I mean, look at that. And about the transfer, special thanks, announcements, and that is the packaging on Godzilla. That is a closer look of Godzilla. That is a closer look of Godzilla, the 1954 issue Honda Godzilla. Once again, this is by $594. This is the Criterion Digipack edition. You can still get them. I mean, it's not out of print. I mean, it's very sought after, loved movie. I mean, I love this movie. It's a really fun movie, and all in all, the whole result, my overall thoughts on this movie is a fun, good movie with character depth in the movie. The action scene between Godzilla was amazing. The ending was the best part of the movie. I love the ending, how everything, the result on doing something they need to do, and it's just phenomenal. It's just fantastic. I love the practical effects in this movie. It's just great, and the visuals, the cinematography just looks phenomenal. And I give this movie once again an 8 out of 10 stars. Really good. Some pacing issues, there's some drag moments in the movie, but really fun, enjoyable movie. I really do like this movie. That is Godzilla on the Criterion Corner review.